så är det nu dags att stifta en ny bekantskap. Och det är mycket glädjande för oss i Svenskarnas parti att kunna börja knyta kontakter med dessa kamrater i Ukraina. Det är en väldigt intressant utveckling där man har gått från att 2006 ha 0,3% av rösterna till att 2012 ha 10% av rösterna. Så låt mig därför välkomna med 2,5 miljoner ukrainare stöd i ryggen, Mr. Osaulenko.
The Social National Party of Ukraine was formed with the unification of the activists of nationalistic community organization in 1999. In 2004, the convention of the party adopted a new name of the party, All Ukrainian Union Svoboda Party, and elected Mr. Osaulenko as a Svoboda leader. All Ukrainian Party Svoboda is for Ukrainian state in which Ukrainian people will occupy a proper ruling position. We find necessary the Ukrainian society to achieve the ideological, language and religious unity, where the ideological unity will be formed on the basis of Ukrainian patriotism, language unity on the basis of Ukrainian language, and religious on the unity of all traditional Christian faiths. In case of such unity achievement, Ukrainian society going to be monolith, powerful, and will be able to accept a time challenge with dignity. The Ukrainian nationalism has its particular treaty caused by the very large heritage of the Soviet communist system. All Ukrainian Unit Svoboda Party claims the key value of Ukrainian nation to become key value of the Ukrainian society, such as Ukrainian language, national symbols, Ukrainian national customs and traditions, and also common and all-manly value of heroism, honor, conscience, nobleness, dignity, self-respect, honesty, freedom, and justice. Svoboda, fighting with the heritage of Soviet system, is to carry out the screening of officials, decommunization, and remove from the authorities, power, organization, former KGB officer and communist officials. So, to conclude the discussion, the party believes that the Ukrainian language as the official state language and the language of the ethnic majority should be dominant language in all spheres of public life in Ukraine. Since 2008, the strategic decision was taken to participate in all types of elections in Ukraine: local, presidential, parliamentarian, and yearly ones. The party slogan became, "We are in our own God-given country." The second slogan was used as Svoboda Party is only strength for Ukrainians. Since 2006, where the party started to participate in the elections to the Parliament of Ukraine, but failed in this first attempt, having received only 0.32% of votes. But step by step, due to our activity, due to growing of our organization, we reached the stressful result of support of voters at the last parliamentary election at the end of the last year, where we received 10.45% of the support of voters, and for the first national faction in the parliamentary country. I know that next year you will have the same parliamentary election, and I hope that such way will be similar for your party, which will fill up the gap of such national movement in Sweden. In the parliament of Ukraine, the all-Ukrainian party Svoboda is acting in coalition with the oppositional parties of United Opposition and the party Udar, guided by Vitaly Klitschko. The United Opposition former goal is to remove the current power, repair the massive damage done by this regime, forestall the return to power of the dictatorial regime after the victory of the opposition, and restart a radical social, economic and political reform in Ukraine. Our party considers that mass and illegal immigration to the European country should destroy in the nearest future the basis of the national identity of each European country. Such massive immigration should be blocked and stopped, and we should stop to talk about the illegal immigration, but should talk about the massive immigration. Svoboda stands for the Europe of free nation, which has their own government, controlling the national value, national economic, national borders, and national traditions. Svoboda party stands for the principle that the Ukrainian working abroad will return to the homeland when the formation in Ukraine highly developed economic and social standard of life will be assured. We consider that Ukrainians are the part of the Europe and has joined nationalists of Europe countries defending the old European civilization. Svoboda is for creation a real state border on the eastern reaches of Ukraine. The so-called transparent borders in the east of our country are in fact an inexhaustible source of illegal immigration, drug trafficking, weapons and infectious diseases. Nowadays, the party is fighting against neo-imperialism attempts of the neighboring countries, trying to bring back the Ukrainian nation to the renewed Soviet system under the former so-called custom union. This year, the Ukrainians will commemorate the anniversary called Holodomor, Great Famine, the genocide of the Ukrainian nation organized by the Stalin Communist Party, which killed and put into camps of concentration millions of Ukrainians which were not agreed to live under the totalitarian system. In order to realize your power and power of nationalist movement and to conduct and fulfill your goals, I think that only one way is effective regarding your party here in Sweden to enter into power, and not only enter into power, but take this power in order to fulfill all your goals. It's very difficult to have speech after Roberto, who was our guest 3 years before in Kyiv, Ukraine. We became friends and we support our activity together. So it's very pleasure to meet our old friend here in your event. I'm impressed by this quantity and quality of the organization. Thank you very much to Mr. Stefan Jakobsson, your president, and to Dan Eriksson, who assisted very much to organize everything duly. And I hope that only the consolidation of the nation around the nationalist party can assure your party program fulfillment and implementation of this program. On this hard way, we wish you to have permanent success in your political struggle for the affirmation of the national justice in your own homeland. Thank you.
Det är såklart fantastiskt inspirerande att höra om den succé som vi har sett i Ukraina, den succé vi har sett i Grekland och de fantastiska organisationerna.